I discovered Guatemala in 2005, during the process of adopting my first son. It's a small country just south of Mexico, and only a couple hours flight from the US. I fell in love with Guatemala and its people, so much so that my wife and I adopted our second son from there as well. We wanted to capture Guatemala's culture, so our sons could appreciate their rich heritage. It has this storybook quality and is simply beautiful. But as all stories go, it's not without conflict. On one of my trips, a missionary friend took me to a maximum security prison to meet some gang members they were working with. As I sat with these young men and listened to their stories, it became clear that in different circumstances, my sons could be in that prison. And honestly, so could I. I had to respond. I was responsible for the things I had seen. So I gathered a crew and traveled to Guatemala to explore these stories. As I began to meet people and dig deeper, I learned that the majority of Guatemala's current social issues were caused by a 36-year civil war that ended in 1996. Fathers were killed. Families were destroyed. And people fleeing violence created some of the largest slum communities in Latin America. But hope is rising. There are some victims who willfully embrace the pain of their past in order to help repair the next generation. One such person is Shorty. Shorty's the pastor of a small church near Guatemala City. He runs a drug rehab center for men he finds on the street. And he's also a part of a prison ministry that works with Guatemala's gang members. I was humbled by Shorty's ability to reach out to such tough people in difficult places. As Shorty shared his story, I learned that it wasn't always this way, and how profoundly he's been repaired.
Sometimes it's hard to work with these people, teach them how to come out of there. You know, it's not easy. All the churches don't want to deal with those kind of guys, especially when they know they already got blood in their hands. When they know they're criminals, like, come on, man, you know, I don't want to get my hands dirty. Una de las fuertes causas por la cual la mayoría de jóvenes se involucran en pandillas, yo podría decir que es por la desintegración en las familias. Cuando recuerdas tu niñez, muchas veces no quieres recordarla porque te duele tu corazón, ¿verdad? Lo que se llama la guerra civil, el conflicto armado. Y recuerdo yo que me cuenta mi familia que se llevaron a mi padre y a mi tío. Mi tío trató de defender a mi papá y se lo llevaron a los dos, los soldados, y nunca encontraron sus cuerpos. A raíz de eso, mi madre se metió de lleno en las drogas, se metió en situaciones que, me imagino yo, por el dinero, no tenía para darnos de comer, no sé. Empezó a delinquir y un día nuestra madre se ausentó, nunca regresó por nosotros. Entonces crecimos con esta viejita, pero ella no podía sostenernos. Recuerdo que hasta vivimos un tiempo en los bares, donde se movía la prostitución, y yo de pequeño vi muchas cosas ahí. Tú sabes que si tú no eres familia, no es lo mismo, no es lo mismo. Te miran y, bueno, te miran, pero no te ven como familia. Y yo empecé a darme cuenta de todo esto. Empecé a darme cuenta del rechazo, empecé a darme cuenta de la disciplina, los golpes, la forma verbal, como me hablaban. Un día recibí unos golpes que yo decidí irme a la calle. Entre 10 años, cuando yo me fui a las calles.
Shorty wasn't alone. An entire generation of Guatemalan children lost their families.